This is your SCUF Team of the Week, a super team built with 4 of the top performers at the most recent event. 3 players were selected by the league and 1 was selected by fan vote. Stick around to the end to find out who made the team. First up, it's Envoy of OpTic Chicago. Envoy and his squad started their Stage 5 off with a bang, 3-0ing both the Paris Legion and the York Subliners. The team's been riding a bit of a roller coaster since the beginning of the season, but it's finally looking like the ride's smoothing out for the green wall. OpTic's looking better than ever on the map, and as a result, we're really starting to see what Envoy is capable of. As soon as an opening presents itself on the map, Envoy doesn't hesitate to push to maximize map control for his team. This relentless pressure was on full display in the controls, with Envoy going especially hard in map 3 versus the Subliners, where he dropped a massive 35-17 game on raid to slam the door shut on the series. Next up, it's another OpTic player, Formal. No doubt the entire green wall were happy for Formy as he dominated the competition in the first week of the final stage. Formal didn't go negative in a single map out of the 6 that OpTic played over the week and had plenty of moments where he was absolutely cooking with the AR. If you're a longtime OpTic fan that wants to see some primo Formal gameplay, check out map 1 of OpTic series versus the Paris Legion, where the T2P duo goes on an absolute tear, with Formal dropping a massive 32-20 scoreline. Third, it's Cellium of the Atlanta FaZe. It was another typical week for Cellium and the gang as they buttoned up yet another week of group play with 2 clean 3-0s. While every member of Atlanta FaZe is a massive threat on the map, what makes Cellium particularly annoying is how difficult he can be to kill. Across Atlanta's 2 matches this week, Cellium had the lowest average deaths out of his entire team, all while often leading the team in the slaying department. He had an especially lethal performance versus the Paris Legion, where he racked up an incredible 1.86 KD by series end, a stat no doubt inflated by his perfect 7-0 scoreline in map 2 of the series. And finally, selected by fan vote, it's Simp of the Atlanta FaZe. It's really been hard not to include at least one of the tiny tears in every single episode. The SCUF Team of the Week is meant to highlight those who had high impact performances across the week. And yes, Simp made it on via fan vote this week, but how can anyone argue against his inclusion? This guy has been one of the most consistent players we've seen since his debut, and he's almost always a statistical overperformer compared to other players in similar roles. This week was no exception. Atlanta's match versus Paris, Simp dropped a 1.47. Their match versus London, he posted a 1.4. When it comes to building super teams, you want superstar players. When it comes to today's competition, it's hard to find any stars who shine quite as bright as Simp. That's your SCUF Team of the Week for Stage 5, Week 1.